So today's video is really going to focus on simple styles that you can do with your curly hair. When I first started, I didn't really know how to make my hair look good, especially because it was at a weird length. But I really relied on these styles to sort of make me look put together without having to put in too much effort. So the things that you're going to need for it are your trusty water bottle. I used a mixture of water, conditioner, and a little bit of oil for my water bottles, but you can just use regular water if you don't like putting products in your mixture. I also use this mixture to refresh every day, so I don't have like a product that I specifically use to refresh. I think it's just easier to sort of use this. It doesn't make my hair like overly greasy, or I don't feel like a lot of product buildup comes from this. So it's one of my favorite things to do, especially when I refresh day to day. The second thing you're gonna need is just a couple of bobby pins. I live and die by bobby pins, and I don't know where they generally go because I'm always losing them, but I pretty much incorporate them into all of my styles. The third thing that you're gonna need is some gel. I personally prefer the Eco Styler. The olive oil one especially always gives me good hold without flaking, but you're free to use the gel of your choice. The fourth thing you're gonna need is a rat tail comb just to section. I am not too good at using this yet, but it does help a lot, especially when I want to create styles like the side part that you see here, and I just need to make sure that the hair is distributed evenly. The fifth thing that I like to use is, of course, a brush. You're free to use any brush that has these particular type of bristles because they really help to bring the hair down, especially when you want a smooth look. And then last but not least, I have an edge comb, or rather an edge brush that I use to do my edges. This one I just got off of Amazon. But yeah, let's get started with these styles. So the first style that I want to show you guys is called the side part, and it's pretty simple to achieve. I showed it off in my last video, but I'm going to give a step-by-step tutorial on how to do it properly. So this is my hair. I haven't put any products in it. I just pineappled it when I went to sleep last night, and these are the results. So step one, you want to pick the side of your hair that you generally part on. So for me, that is to the left, and then create a line like so that you have an uneven distribution of hair based on the side that you prefer. And essentially, this is what the side part style is. I like to smooth it down with a bit of Eco Styler gel, so I will just put a bit here on the dividing part, like so, to create that part that we like, and then I will use my brush to just smooth this down. And if you have a bit of a shorter section here, so your hair doesn't blend in all together and you don't like that much hair in your face, a fix for that is to just use a tiny bobby pin to part that to the side. So like you can do this, and it sort of keeps the hair out of your face. I have like a little runaway hair here as well, but I can just generally take that out to blend it in together. If it's still giving me trouble, what you can do is like just wet it a bit. It's raining right in the face. Just wet it a bit and then put that back in there uniformly so it doesn't stick out anymore. And that'll bring itself down once it dries. But yeah, this is the first style. It's just called the side part. So the second style is called half up, half down. I think anybody with curly hair knows this style, but I'm gonna go through how I do it really quick. So I like to take a good amount of hair. Because I had the side part and went straight into this style, I sort of already have like a good part to start it at, but I'm gonna use my rat tail comb to make sure that I have an even amount of hair on both sides. So you see how I parted this? You can see that I have a line here and a line on the other side. That ensures that I'm gonna have a pretty good even distribution of hair. And I am going to use a scrunchie. I just have a regular black scrunchie to hold onto this hair for a second while I take care of the back first. So the back is already at a good voluminous place to sort of serve as our half down backdrop. So we really just have to worry about the front. And this is really simple. You're just gonna grab your hair like so, and you can wet this part if you want a smoother look. So you just put a bit of water here to make sure that you don't have any flyaways sticking out, and then use your gel to make it look even smoother. So I just use a little bit of gel, not too much, and I distribute it evenly through the front like so, and then I like to use my brush to ensure that it's as smooth as possible. So then I use the same scrunchie I was using before to hold my hair, and I tie it. I don't like to make my ties too tight because I know that that can cause some damage to your hair, so I'm really careful with my hair ties and how many times I go around. But yep, this is the half up, half down look that we were talking about. And you do have room here to do your edges, which I can do now to sort of show like how you could possibly do them. So you can just go in close and sort of bring your baby hairs down a bit. Like so. My edges actually want to cooperate today. Maybe I should do videos every day. Usually it takes me so long to do these. Yeah, there you go. So this is the half up, half down. And it's just a very simple look. You just have a little ponytail here that keeps your hair out of your face, and then you have the back as the perfect backdrop for a fluffy look. This is style number 2. So the next style I'm going to show you guys is called mini space buns, and it sort of works like the half up, half down, except rather than having one ponytail here, you're going to have 2 mini space buns at the front. Now the first thing that I like to do is just take care of all the hair in the back, because it does tend to get in the way, especially when you're trying to do styles that involve small section of hair. So I'm just going to use a big ponytail holder to keep this hair back here out of my face. And then I'm going to bring this ponytail down and use my rat tooth comb to separate the hair in half like so. It's pretty simple like this. And so now I have 2 equal pieces of hair that are going to serve as my space buns. I'm going to use another ponytail holder to sort of hold this piece in place so it doesn't get in my way. And then I'm going to start with this piece of hair. Now, you can add more gel if you want a smoother look when you're doing this, but since I already added gel before for my half up, half down, I don't need it. Now I'm gonna take a section of hair like so, and I'm going to begin twisting it. So I twist, and then I twist it around itself, just to make a mini bun like this. And then I use a regular size bobby pin to hold it in place. And I just make sure to lock the hair around itself so it doesn't look too messy. Then I'm going to bring this other one down and essentially do the same thing. I twist, and I twist, and I twist, and then I begin to bring it around itself. And these are very low effort space buns. I know that you can do them like in different ways, but for this style, because you're not working with a big section of hair, you don't have to like try that hard. Bringing this around again. All right. And that's it. Oops. Bring this around this way. So there you go. Those are 2 mini little space buns at the top, and then you just release the hair in the back. And then you have a completely different look. And your edges are still good from when we did the half up, half down. So you don't have to redo those, but in the case that you're starting this style fresh, you can also do your edges to sort of add an extra added cute look. All right. This is style number 3. Let's move on to style number 4. So the next style that we're going to focus on is new to no one. It is the high bun, and for this high bun, I'm not going to be adding any extra gel to my hair, although if you want a smoother look for it, you absolutely can. But I sort of like to do my high buns with a bit of like a scarf or a headband, just because I think it adds a nicer, more put together look to the high bun. So that's what I'm going to be doing today instead of going for a completely smooth look with gel. But my hair already has a bit of gel from the style that we did earlier, so what I like to do is just start grabbing the entire thing like so. And I can see in the mirror, you see I have like a couple of flyaways and my hair isn't completely smooth, but that's because I've chosen not to do gel. You yourself can do gel and you won't have that, but I won't be needing it since I have a hairband. So then I just use a regular hair tie like I was using before to grab the entirety of my hair like so, and this is my high bun. Now I like to sort of fluff it out because I feel like when you fluff it out, it makes it look bigger and it actually makes it look a lot cuter. And then I just take my headband and I put it over my head like so. And I love these headbands. I got them at Forever 21. They're super summery. I wear them with like shorts and shirts all the time. But I have a couple and a bunch of different colors. And when I feel lazy and just want my hair to be up and out of my face, I just do this. And then I fluff out my high bun a little bit more. And that's it, that's the look. You can do your edges as well when you're doing this style. Like I said, I already had mine done for the previous styles, but if you don't, then that'll add an extra cute look that'll help frame your forehead since you have your hair piled up so high. But yep, this is it guys. Just a regular high bun, adding a little bit of a cute accessory to make it look more put together, but it's super simple. All right, let's move on to the last style, style number 5. So style number 5 is one of my favorites because as a natural, I know that like accessories are a big part of our hair. Like there are things that we like putting in it or using to style that make it a lot easier to manage. And so I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite things to do with my hair, especially on days that I feel particularly lazy and don't want to like go in and like redo everything for the week because wash day is so close. So as you can see, my hair, I don't have natural bangs. My hair is cut in sort of like a triangular shape, and because of quarantine, I haven't gotten a chance to get a trim, but I do like to make fake bangs all the time. And so one of my favorite things to do is just to do a style where it's like fake bangs and then adding a scarf to it to sort of separate. So the way that I do this generally is I will grab a bit of my hair from the front, and this is just again using my rat tail comb to sort of part the perfect amount of hair. I am luckily already having these parts from my previous styles, so it's making it like a lot easier. But yeah, so I can use this hair to essentially make my bangs, and what I'm going to do is use a small rubber band to hold my hair, and then for the back of it I am just going to fluff it out as much as I can, and then I'm going to use a scarf, like a really long scarf, to bring my hair together. So I'm going to use the scarf like so, and this scarf is really long, but you can also use like a hairband or like a short scarf to sort of do this style, but I just like having a long scarf because I feel like it gives me more to work with. Oh, my earrings are stuck. Okay, so then I just do the scarf like so. And you just put your scarf underneath like this. So there you have it. My hair is held back by this scarf to add a little bit of an extra look, and then I'm gonna take out the hairband that was holding the hair I'm gonna use for my bangs, and I'm going to part it like so. And now I use bobby pins to keep it out of my hair, because I don't know about you guys, but I get annoyed when I have too much hair in my hair, or in my face rather. It just makes me feel like I can't see anything. So the style is super simple, no products needed. You just need a scarf and some bobby pins. And that's it. Put my scarf back here. Okay. And that's it. It's a very simple style that you can do when you don't feel like doing too much, but you want to look like you did a lot to your hair. Just a scarf and 2 bobby pins. Alright, well this is my final style. I call this the pin-up pineapple. Let me know what you guys think, if you have any suggestions, if you need any help. If you like this video, make sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.